Yes, hello everybody. I'm happy to be here because I have a lot of things to say. And today I have an anniversary, so I will make a party tonight. I made an anniversary party, and today I will speak about the code Ntsb identification ANC03LA065. And I made this video in September, in 11 September in last year, in 17. And of course, I come back for this video because I was condemned. I was condemned. People say to me, yeah, Josué said to me, you are a liar. You put a lie on video. You made a video that is a lie. This is not true. Why you put such video? This is not true. Are with all informations are like with the pedophiles, yeah. So this organization is now a confidential. I don't trust this organization. You know, this is when they say something for me is like they say nothing, because I don't believe this organization. I don't believe this organization nothing. Because every Bible text, when they cite this, every Bible text is contrary what they say. This is not. So how I don't expect from this organization that they say something true about their own history. Now, the problem is with this message, what I want to say to you, that this is a proof that they misuse the money of the organization, because it was never questioned. So they say that the money is used to how they use the money for construct Kingdom House and preaching the good news of the kingdom. And this video is the proof that they misuse the money. The money is used falsely. They don't use correctly. They mocking about the members. They send the money, and these are miserable liars, because they never think that will what happens. And let me read. So if you go in the National Transport Safety Board, in the investigations, you will see that all what I say to you, that is true. Because on Jan 9, 2003, about 1300 Alaska daylight time, a Cessna 402B airplane and 710 VS sustained substantial damage when its nose landing gear collapsed during the landing roll at the Telida airstrip, Telida, Alaska. Okay, the Title 14 CFR Part 91 cross-country flight operated in visual meteorological condition, and the VFR flight plan was in effect. The airline transport certificated pilot and the 3 passengers were not injured. The flight was operated by Kingdom Support Service. You can imagine. Kingdom Support Service Incorporation, in support of its missionary organization. Okay, the flight departed Minchumina, Alaska about 12:30 and was en route to Fairbanks, Alaska, with an intermediate stop at Telida. The Ntsb investigator in charge, IIC, had telephone conversation with the pilot on June 10 and June 30, okay, 1 day later and 23 weeks later. The pilot related during the initial conversation that he was landing on runway 02 at the Telida airstrip, which is 1,900 feet long and composed of dirt and sand. The pilot said that the runway surface was softer than he anticipated, and the nose landing gear collapsed when the nose wheel encountered a soft spot. He said he was unsure of the amount of the damage to the airplane, but it appears to be confined to the radome propellers and nose landing gear. He said he would call the IIC on soon as a mechanic had an opportunity to assess the damage. On June 30, the pilot telephoned the IIC and provided several digital photographs of the airplane taken at the Toledo airstrip by the aviation mechanic. The photographs disclosed structural damage to the underside of the fuselage structure in front of the nose landing gear wheel well and aft the radome. The FAA Alaska supplement and airport directory contain the following information for the Toledo airstrip. Airport remarks: unattended runway conditions not monitored, recommended visual inspection prior to landing. Runway 0220 is soft in spring, surface irregular and rooted. So this was the accident, and this they can't hide. So I read that these people, they go in Alaska and they go to such places as Toledo and what is the another place when you see Minchumina. So all the places when they go there, in one place is just some houses, so 2 or 3 houses very far from the places, and very far from the airplane, and in the another place is nobody, just a guard forestier, so the person who watched the forestier. But as you know, at that time when they was in June, 9 June, so this is the Lux return in Alaska, and it's very believed to watch it. So you can imagine what a big preaching ministry, preaching work was it there, because it was 3 houses to visit, and of course this is related that it is a lot of persons, a lot of airplanes at that time. It's very occupied because they go to watching the Lux returns. Yeah. So only very rich people and only very fortunate people can do that, and also you can booking for, but this is impossible for normal human being is not possible. And these people, this very humble man, these very humble persons that they call themselves the true organization of God, you can see where the money of the organization go. So they buy airplane and going to preaching to 3 houses in the whole Alaska. That is very effective. Effectively, the money are invested. So can you imagine? I more believe that rather they preach to the grizzlies there than to human beings, because this is not possible. I don't believe that all this garbage what they tell to people, because it must be very weak person to believe all this what this miserable man related to them. So I'm very sorry for that, but you see how miserable the money they mocking of from the all members. They spend their money to support the kingdom service, to preaching the kingdom of God, and they go to watching the Lux and go to take his own airplane and flying around the globe and made happy life from the money of others, instead to go working, as Paul say, that I could nothing for you, but I go to walking, to cutting nothing for you. But this parasite man, they sit there, they ask the money from everybody to fly around the globe, to watching and to be happy, go to Hawaii and to Caribbean islands to speak about tight pants, to be happy, eating, drinking, and make big parties, to have beautiful life on earth. So I want just to say to you that a big shame is this organization, and you see face to face. So I'm very happy about that. Now I will show after the photo from the airplane, and I come back in a couple of minutes. Thank you very much, and God bless you.